Something I wish everybody knew about handheld microphones is that these side grills on the side here, you see these? They're not just for looks. And if you block these grills with your hand by holding the mic like this, it can cause the microphone to behave in some really chaotic and unpredictable ways. So these side grills are designed to let a little bit of sound into the back of the diaphragm through a phase delay network to form the pattern of the microphone. And when I say pattern, I mean the direction that the microphone picks up sound versus the direction it rejects sound. Now, this mic has what's called a cardioid pattern, and it's called that because it looks a little bit like a heart shape when you draw it on paper. But in 3 dimensions, it looks a little bit more like a tomato or something, where it picks up sound from the front and a little bit from the sides, but it has this kind of sharp, what they call a null or rejection point in the rear. And this is really useful because if you're using it on a stage and there are monitor speakers on the floor, you can have fold back from this mic through the monitors so the singer can hear themselves or the speaker can hear themselves, but the mic will be less likely to feed back because it's actually rejecting sound from that direction. Now, if we look at this microphone, we can see it doesn't have any side grills at all. It's completely sealed at the rear and open only at the front. This microphone has an omnidirectional pattern, which means it picks up sound equally from all directions. If we close off these side grills, by cupping the mic or choking up on it too much like this, we convert this cardioid pattern into an omni, and it collapses that pattern and it creates more feedback issues. Another thing it does is kind of a side effect of the cardioid pattern is it creates a little bit of a bass boost the closer you get to the mic. They call it proximity effect. And like radio announcers use this to great effect. So if I speak really closely, you can hear that it like boosts the bass in my voice. Now watch what happens when I keep the same distance, but I close off the side grills with my hand. You hear how the voice gets a little bit thinner and kind of weird sounding? So one other thing that will happen is sometimes if a mic starts feeding back, a well-meaning person will try to cover the mic like this, in hopes that it'll make the feedback stop. And it always makes the feedback worse. And the reason it does is once you close off the front of the diaphragm, the main inlet point for sound becomes these side grills in the back. So you're actually, by covering the front of the diaphragm, you're directing the pickup pattern of the mic directly at the thing that's causing the feedback. So now you know.